And the cold air doesn't really start in Canada. It passes through Canada, being pushed by the steering winds. It happens every once in a while. It's what we call an Arctic outbreak.
You ready?
Yep.
Huh?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm used to it. You're not supposed to be getting your feet wet.
It's like an ice age. A cold front had landed in New England, and the temps were frigid. But I still went out for a sunrise walk to a place I spent many days this last summer to see how the snow transformed the landscape. This was the Promised Land, a green oasis we had traveled to from upriver months before. This is all ice. This is glare ice underneath. I don't understand. In the summer, there was 10 feet at least underneath that bridge. The water is right up like it was flooded, but I don't know that we've had enough precipitation to. I'm on a giant sheet of ice. Holy smokes, this is a wasteland. Something odd happened here. I don't know how there is ice 10 feet in the air all over this entire basin, and that there's an ice dam on top of the bridge. Look at this. Oh, it's glare ice. Holy crap. Look at this stuff. That's super cool. Man. Whoa. That is slick. This is wild.
The Promised Land, boys!
Oh, I feel like a river bum. Now it was unrecognizable, and there was a mysterious feeling in the air. Sunrise hitting the hills behind me. Oh, it's so beautiful out here. This is truly, it's like an ice age. This looks like a big dog of some sort, coyote. this ice dam up here. It's so cold that my phone just died. My main camera's acting funny, so now I'm on my little action camera here. It is cold, and this is one of the strangest phenomenons I've ever seen. The river is normally on that far bank, maybe 20 feet wide, 30 feet in some spots. See, I don't even know what's going on. And then we're just standing on this giant pile of ice, and it's all broken up. Where did this come from? We haven't had a flood. I don't understand how this got up this high, almost to the forest. It looks like the ice is breaking the branches on these trees. I mean, what is that? How can you explain that? The trees have been eaten alive by ice. This is like alien. Just attacked. There's the willow. And look at the ice in front of it. It's so strange. And so I left wondering, feeling good after a nice trudge through the cold air. You just had food. You just had food, didn't you? And my good friend Jared was looking for some extra work this winter, and so I found a few things he could chip away at to help make ends meet. Damn!
Maybe if we leave her long enough out there, she'll just shovel the hole.
Yeah,
That is enough for me today.
And one fine morning, we woke up to some real powder, which was beautiful, but came with extra work. It's been cold. It's been really cold. I think one morning it was -16 or something like that. but it's been in the single digits and in the negatives pretty consistently for a couple weeks. Definitely makes the everyday things hard, like getting wood, plowing, doing whatever you have to do. But it's nice to have low temps because the winters have been very sporadic. But we've had a pretty decent winter overall. At least we have snow covering the ground. Got a little too close to the drainage ditch. One tire went in, couldn't get out. So, see if we can pull her out. If it didn't have the plow on it, I could probably drive right out, but I don't want to mess the plow up. We got her out. Tractor didn't want to start. I need to start leaving it plugged in, leaving the block heater plugged in, but man, it's a lot of electricity draw, but you kind of have to because you never know when you're going to need it. We're getting to do some of the activities like snowmobiling, ice skating, skiing. I went to wax my skis for the first time in my new setup and my iron wasn't turning on. So my parents have a good wax iron, so figured head there, have dinner with the parents, grab the iron. And Allie had a Christmas present that finally came in for my mom. Really a sweet little present.
Oh my God! That's incredible! Isn't that something?
It really looks like Hoyt.
It sure does.
I love his ears.
It's so cute. If you can use it for whatever.
Wait. What do you want, Kyle? Gouda or?
Both, yeah.
So she wants
What's in here?
I know. Oh.
Pulling apart. Sanded that all down just like in the cabin. We have crazy lights in there now too. Like light bulbs.
We had a great cold weather meal. Really hit the spot and we hung out with all the animals. Oh, that's right. I gotta go in to get wax while that thing. Lucy's just a puppy, but Hudson's getting older now, so he really needs high-quality food to be able to keep up with Lucy. It's just not practical to cook meals from scratch, but Sundays is the best of both worlds. Sundays is a high-quality dog food, made from all natural ingredients, no synthetic fillers, and it's very easy to store and serve. It just comes in a traditional airlock bag. It looks and feels like beef jerky, and it's human grade. There's no artificial preservatives. It has 100% meat, muscle, organs, and superfoods. The secret is in the air drying process. It locks in the nutrients and the flavor. Sundays was founded by a vet that couldn't find easy dog food that was high quality enough, so she made her own. There's really a huge difference between Sundays and a regular dried kibble food. You grab one handful, you can tell how high quality it is. You can see that it is human grade. It's Hudson and Lucy's favorite time of the day when they get to have their Sundays. They absolutely devour it. It's just so easy. It ships right to your door. You never have to worry about going out to buy it. So give your dog a chance to just try Sundays and see how much they love it. You can get 50% off your first order of Sundays at sundaysfordogs.com/trout or use code TROUT at checkout. So thank you to Sundays for sponsoring this video and for keeping my family's pups healthy. And now back to the story. Beautiful this is. Just light flakes everywhere. And Harper got into a little trouble climbing around the kitchen and cut her foot. Oh, Harper. What did you get into now? You've been through it all, you still burn. But her spirits stayed high per usual. And our freshly renovated bedroom was making daily life feel extra sweet.
Yep.
Huh?
Yeah.
And one cold night, Jared and I headed to a small town pond to spend some time on the skates. First time for either of us in years.
Another thing, that was probably closer to like 3 years since I've done this.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna see if I remember how to do it or not.
Sure.
So if I fall, don't judge.
Yeah, that'd be the reason you fall. Because you don't remember.
Wow, my skates need a sharpen.
Oh, yeah?
And shoot. I'm just ran out of talent. Can't do it like I used to. I also...
We got enough on our plates.
And not long after, we decided to take advantage of the snow we had before any warm spells stole winter back. Conditions weren't great, but it was rideable, and you'll take anything you can get when you've had winters like we've had the last 5 years. And we were both in heaven out there, having a hell of a day. And we stopped by my cabin, where I was worried that the recent windstorms would have caused destruction.
Eat it, baby.
You!
Oh my god. Too bad you forgot the keys.
How about it? It's in Italian, but it has subtitles and shit, but it's like two guys that grew up in the Italian.
Basically a story about like a group of 8 people. They were getting their tier 5 hiking licenses. And so
I would watch that 100%. But all was well, and it was patiently waiting there for the next winter overnight. Wanted to say a big thank you to everyone who bid on my live auction. I sold some of my photography as big canvas prints and some of my oil paintings, and they all sold, and that was really cool to see, and I just can't thank you guys enough for your support. I just finished packing them all up. My apologies that they're gonna be a little hard to open and they look a little rough. Custom boxes were wicked expensive, and so I just made all the boxes myself, and but they're packed tight. My top priority was that they would arrive safe, so they're packed tight. There shouldn't be any problems, but yeah, they do look a little funny, but just thank you guys so much, seriously. Imagine being on Bosque right now.
Lows in the single digits, teens, and low 20s. And for tomorrow, a blend of sunshine and clouds with a chance for snow showers. Cold with highs in the teens and 20s.
And Allie and I kept up with the chores and talked about our plans for the next renovation project on our house. Moved into this property 2 years ago. There's a bunch of trash all over the place. I'm curious to see if I can get this old puppy to run. And that old 90s snowblower I found in the woods on our property was just a few steps away from firing up, as I had gone through the whole machine and just needed to replace one last wire. But it was only giving me spark intermittently until the man with the magic touch showed up.
Of course you show up. Wait a minute though.
Mason had just got back from the islands, where he was training to become a boat captain.
These boats you took out here in the homeless town are the head boats.
Why, you want one?
No, I'm good.
Which is theory.
We've had it. Basically what happens is that I get spark before I put the whole assembly back together, and then once I put it together there's no more spark. But we had it smoking, wanting to turn over. But
The ground circuit is completed by when it's threaded into the head. So it won't, like if you do this right now,
It might spark a little. You know, when you got shocked,
Yeah.
like, it was grounding through you.
Okay. A little.
It's weird. Go ahead. I mean, that should run.
Jesus.
And while the auger belt kept slipping off, she was running, and I felt excited to have revived my first small engine.
I was looking at. I think what I might do is get the bear for it.
I was about to say, like, there's zero inches. You saw that.
Yeah.
Nothing. It's the soul. It's the bottom of the shoe. Right.
And so Mason and I loaded up the sleds to head for the skating pond and a fried chicken dinner.
Jada? all night for an event.
100%.
I mean, this is unreal.
Oh, shit. Totally.
There's a whole hierarchy built off of like the heavyweights versus the lightweights.
Right.
Get out, go on, get out. It's hard.
And while winter was in a good groove, the horizon showed warmer temps were inevitable. And all of this could turn sad and brown fast. But before that happened, we got a few more treats. This is a blizzard. This is what I'm talking about. Holy smokes. I just plowed like an hour ago. Already there's an inch on the ground. Got to plow again. Don't care. Worth it. This is so beautiful. This is what we've been waiting for, baby. Oh my God, the flakes are so big. Holy smokes. I know.
Harper? You're not supposed to be getting your feet wet. You crazy.
These are some of the biggest flakes I've seen. and I tested out this little kindling maker for fun, as my mom had asked for one for Christmas. And it worked, but I'd still rather just use an axe. And when I had time away from working at the computer, I tackled other little to-dos around the property. And on the last cold morning before the impending warm spell, I met Noah at sunrise for coffee and a cross-country ski. Like on the porch of the shed with the warm broth.
Oh yeah.
Had a cloud. Then it randomly snowed in 10 minutes, another inch.
Yeah.
Cloud again. Woke up this morning and
It's an actual story.
This guy's memoir.
And no one knew, so
Wait,
so it
did
doesn't
you get your money back?
And then saw that they had one in Munich, and was like, oh, maybe we should go to Munich as a joke. And then I was like, I got it in my head.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that the
This
80?
is this is
Or anything? It's real.
This is really kind of what I Damn. Yeah, right behind him?
Yeah.
I mean,
That thing can't get stuck
No.
anywhere.
Nope. Or obstruct the diesel pump at a place.
Yeah, that would
You would be. And after a good workout, we planned to go for a ride through the fresh powder, as the next day was rain, and this was our only sure chance of enjoying the good snow.
Well, now
Now it sounds like
it
it.
sounds like a plane, but
This is like what you would think would be in the mountains.
seriously.
Look at this powder! And it was some of the most fun riding I've ever done around these trails, as the drifts were big and deep, and we were the only tracks for a lot of the way.
This is so similar to the first day on the river too. Kind of spontaneous.
Yeah. My favorite is stopping at little serene spots like this in the middle of the forest. Going. was one of the fullest, most fun winter days I've had in a long time. We rode for miles and miles, but our final destination ended up being a lot further than I thought. We arrived right before close. Right? I mean, we went over how many frozen things today. And that first sip of fresh lager was well worth the tired and sore 3-hour ride home.